Good morning. We're in beautiful southern Oregon here in the Cascade Mountains, and we are looking for morel mushrooms. This is a brand new spot that I've never picked before. I've been kind of watching it for the last year, had it marked, and now we're here to see if it's going to pay off. And it looks like it just did, because we just found some morels. Let me turn this around and I'll show you guys. So there we go. We got a couple littles under there. Another one there. There's one right there. There's a couple more down here. Some more down here. A nice little cluster bomb right there. And I'm not seeing any more at the moment, but these things are a master of disguise. So the best thing to do when you find them, like this, oh, there's another one right there. That one was hiding. That one's been up for a while. He's kind of, his top's all bug eaten on. So anyway, the best thing to do is just sit down or crouch down and start scanning the ground, looking around, because before you know it, you're going to see some that you missed or potentially would step on. So you kind of got to let your eyes adjust to the mushrooms. It's almost like you're training your eyes to pick up the shape and the color of the mushrooms on the forest floor, which isn't easy. That's why they're so hard for a lot of people to find. But we found a little wad of them here. Oh, there's another one right there hiding underneath that stick. So we probably would have missed that one. You're going to walk by or step on as many mushrooms as you'll ever find. So it's kind of par for the course. So we're going to go ahead and grab these up real quick and continue looking. Well, guys, it looks like we've hit a little bit of a lull out here at the moment. Been maybe 20 minutes to a half hour since we found a mushroom. So it might be time to move again. I'm going to make another big loop out here. And hopefully we can run into, thought that was a mushroom, it wasn't, it was a pummie rock. Those get me every time. So yeah, but anyway, we're going to do a loop out here and see if we can find another little batch of them somewhere. Where there's one, there's more. Oh, what is that? Hold on, this is interesting. Okay, we're gonna roll you guys around so you can see this. Look at that bad boy. That looks like a bolete. And it was. But a little far gone. Okay, a lot far gone. That's too bad. I wish I'd have found him a week or two ago. Maybe there's another. Alright, well, that one can stay as it lays. Ew, I got all kinds of... Yeah, gross. Yuck. But a good find anyway. I like seeing those. Okay. You can see the ground we're in. It's all very loose, soft ground, which is perfect. That's what you want. You don't want that. A lot of times you get up higher where the snow's been packed all winter long, and you get to that ground, it's like concrete almost. It takes a rain or two to loosen that soil up and give the mushrooms a chance to pop. But this down here is looking really good. All right, it's warming up too. Had to shed a layer a little while ago, and strange, there should be mushrooms all over this right now. Should be everywhere, but if it was easy, everybody'd do it, I guess. The deer and elk have been in here pretty thick too, looks like. A lot of deer and elk sign, which I like to see. Oh man, look at this up here. Look at this up here behind me. That is all perfect mushroom ground back there. That's what you want to look for. Just like that. Hopefully, I can find one in it. Oh, well, there's that again. I'm going to switch you guys around again. Hold on. There we go. So, we're back in to the false morels. Once again, do not eat. And do not eat. Look at them all. They're everywhere. Look at them all back there. False morels everywhere. But where there's false morels, there'll be good morels eventually, if not already. Sometimes they pop up just about the same times. Other times it's the morels are a week behind or so. But we already found morels right close to here, so I have a feeling there's going to be a few out. Yeah, all falsies, all falsies, all false morels. All false morels. Too bad you couldn't eat them. There is plenty. You could feed a village with all these. Oop, what's that? Another pummie rock. Pummie rocks and pine cones get me quite often. But that's good. You kind of want them to, because if it looks like a morel, you need to check it out. So, ooh, this looks interesting. Look at this. Got a little trail. Sometimes those are good. In or just off the trail. We'll go check it out. There's another falsie. It's a pretty big one. Pretty nice for a false morel. Okay guys, I'm gonna continue on my journey and I will let you know when we find some more. And the road hunting paid off again. We got a whole cluster here. We got a single right there. We got another cluster over there. Another cluster over there. Crazy. That's good stuff. So there's 5. God, I'm getting old. And here's one single. Right. I usually don't like picking them that small, but he's a bite. There's a single right here. And stop and look and look and look before you move, so you don't step on it. Okay, let's get these guys. I think we're clear. Those are nice. Look at those bad boys. 4 of them together. So there's another 5. So there's a little bit dirt in them, but they'll clean up. That's 10 mushrooms just driving out of here, right alongside the road. I love it when they're easy like that. There should be some more in here somewhere, I would think. All right, guys, here we go again. Road hunting pays off again. Oh, God. Oh. So, we've got... I'm sorry if I'm getting a little wild with the camera. I'm looking around for mushrooms. It's a habit. Okay, we got that one right there. And if you can see, you can barely see it in the camera, but it's right there. 2 nice ones. Okay, it doesn't look like I'm seeing much else in here, but I'm sure I'm gonna walk around a little bit in here. There's gotta be more. Gotta be a couple more. I'm gonna just do a little loop in here, like a 50 or 60 yard loop. I don't know, that looks good over there too. Yeah, this is so right here, our first spot we were at 2,800 feet. This is about 2,900 feet. And there's some funky mushrooms right there. I don't know what they are. Aaron Hilliard from Mushroom Wonderland would, though. I think these are... I can't remember. I can't remember what they are, but Aaron would know. If you guys want to get more on the scientific side of this, look up Mushroom Wonderland's page on YouTube. Very, very informative. And even though I've been doing this for 35 years recreationally for myself and my family, I still learn an awful lot from watching his stuff. So if you can't get a chance, check him out. And it looks like this is kind of petered out. So right now I think we're kind of on the bubble at this elevation. It's very sporadic. Okay guys, here's another pro tip to help you find morels. We were driving to go to a different spot to find morels, and I was just driving down the road kind of slow, sort of road hunting, and lo and behold, right, whoa, sorry, I don't know if you guys can see that, but there's a morel right there, a really nice one. So with that said, I think we're gonna make this our new spot and go check some stuff out. So follow along and we'll pick this one up alongside the road and then carry on from there. And here we go, let's go get this thing. Oh. Whoops. That scared me. I thought I just locked the keys in the car. Which, with that said, oh, I'll grab them.
Yeah, but you're still recording.
I know that. So, there he is, right there. Oop, right there. So, pretty little mushroom found by road hunting, which works for me in a lot of spots, especially if you want to find a new spot. Oh, there's another one. And this is why you slow down. When you find one, boom, there's more. You have to really, really slow down and look very, very carefully. Oh, there's another one over there in the bank against the log, babe. Right there. See that? You see him? He's right in front of you. Right smack in front of you. You're staring straight at him. You're staring straight at it. Okay, you see the fat log down there, the white log? Right at the top of the white log. Do you see him?
Yeah, I do now.
That's why people walk by most of these and never find them. Or just step on them and not know it.
Oh, there's another one right there. Right there.
Yep, and another one. Okay. I think it's time to start picking before we start losing sight of these little buggers. Where did my, there it is. Okay, we'll get, oh, sorry guys. Hopefully I can edit that crap out. Okay, there's one. And I'll move up here a little more. And
I'm gonna go get my knife.
well, yeah, you're gonna need it. There he is. Right there.
And then that one.
Got it, I know.
Look at this one.
Oh, that's a good one. Yeah, we're in them now.
New spot.
My plan has paid off once again.
Okay, I'm gonna go get my knife. You wanna get that one too?
Yep.
I'll go get our bag.
Got that one.
Go get our bag. Did you lock it?
No, I don't think so. I thought there was another one hiding here. I am not seeing it at the moment. Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Ow. Okay, moving on. Okay, guys, I moved about 15 feet that time. Found another really nice one there. And a really nice one right there. And I'm scanning. My wife is trying to come over and hijack my spot. There's a whole shitload right there in front of me of giants.
Holy crap.
My wife was going to let those go for somebody else because she didn't see them. So she gets grounded. She missed them.
I wasn't even over there. I wasn't even over there.
Okay, let's pick these. There's one. Really nice one. You just hold on. You can't pick my mushrooms. Yeah, that's illegal. You can't do that. Oh, this one's like coming out in pieces. Well, we're just gonna leave that. That's buried kind of under the stump there.
I'm gonna take a picture of this one.
And then
Don't film me.
what?
So don't film me.
Well, then you better back up.
I'm gonna take a picture.
So you can kind of get the lay of the land here. These old logging sites like this are money during morel season. I love them, love them, love them. Even some of the older ones I've been picking for the last 35 years or so since I've been doing this. And these always pay off, especially early season like this. Always seem to pay off. But they've got to be about a year old, I found too, at the least. If they're too new, the morels generally don't pop up in those right away. It's usually the next year. But
You gonna get those?
yes, I'm gonna get those. I'm looking for more before I step on any. Okay. Here's this little batch. That is a beautiful little patch of mushrooms. That's what we like to see. All started and all found by road hunting. A lot of people are going to laugh road hunting mushrooms, right? But it works. This is proof right here. Okay, I'm going to pick these and we'll move up the trail. Okay, just found another morel, but he is very, very tiny, but he's very pretty. That is a good looking morel. Brand new baby, but we're gonna let him grow up a little bit, I think. A little on the small side. So we'll scan around, make sure we're not missing any good ones here. God, getting old's not fun. Getting up and down is definitely the worst part of this whole ordeal. Okay, let's walk up the trail here. You can see we're kind of in an old logging skid road right here. And I find an awful lot of morels in spots just like this. Not only morels, but other mushrooms also. So wherever you get into spots like this, always go a little slower and be patient, because I guarantee there's mushrooms in here. We're about 2,800 feet right here. So for this time of year, this is April 11th, 2026. This still might be a little bit high, but I've heard reports of people getting them up around 4,500 to 5,000 feet, but I have a hard time believing that if they're not totally busting down in here, especially with these conditions. We've had plenty of rain and a lot of sunshine in between, so those are ideal. All right, I'll let you know when we find something else. Okay, guys, I haven't went very far yet, and I just run into another flush of mushrooms here. Here's one right here, but it looks like the bugs have gotten to this one a little bit. See how the top's kind of eating off in there. We're gonna leave him there, but that's the one I originally spotted, and I sat down to check him out and almost knelt down right on all these beautiful little dudes. So I'm gonna set you guys down here and grab these up real quick. That one, a little cluster right there. That one. And, oh, there's another one, another hidden one. He was under these sticks. He's a little bit deformed, but he still looks okay. Yeah, that'll work. So, yeah, not bad. Another one, not too bad. There you go. And that's what we're after. Beautiful. All right, we made it home safe and sound, barely. Now we're home, and it's time to clean these. So I'll show you. I won't show you all of them, but because there's a lot. But I'll show you basically how to clean them and get them going. So we'll grab a couple of these. So basically, what you want, I'll get it in here so you guys can see a little better. All this little dirt pieces and stuff, yeah, just trim that off. Retrim the stems. Now look, you got a nice clean little mushroom. And then what I'll do is split them right down the middle. And this is if you're gonna cook them and eat them. So this, you see, all nice and hollow, good looking morels, no bugs in them. And into the water. So I got a bowl of water and a bowl with nothing in it. Bowl of water, this is going to help just kind of get the dirt off them, get some of the bugs out of them if there are any, whatnot. This one isn't too bad. It's a little older, but he's still okay. We're going to trim some of that off. Split him. And in the water. Trim them. Split them. Whoops, wrong bowl. Hate it when that happens. And this one's got some crap inside it. Dirt and whatnot. And usually on these little ones like this, these little bite-sized ones that you happen to get, I just throw them in the water. Did it again. Trim them. So if you're going to dehydrate all your mushrooms, I don't think you need to do this. You can just give them a quick rinse under the faucet or brush them off with a light brush or whatever, and they'll be fine. And anything that's in there will come out in the dehydrating process, but split. Good looking mushrooms. So, not much to it. It's pretty easy. Just cutting and splitting. And then I'll usually soak them for about an hour and then rinse them in a colander. Yeah, that one's kind of crappy actually. That one was a little old. So once you get this done, and this is what it'll look like. Like that. They're just taking a swim. That's all there is to it, really. And then once you get them all in there, let them soak for about an hour, and then I'll drain it into a colander, and then give them a good rinse. And usually lay them out on a cookie sheet with some paper towels, and let them air dry for a little bit, and then throw them in a Ziploc bag, put them in the freezer or in the fridge, and then they're good to go. So if I don't eat them, I'll usually dehydrate them. Okay, well, I think that'll do it for this one, guys. I think you get the idea. If you have any questions, go ahead and leave a comment down below, and we're gonna try to do more and more of this, so we'll catch you guys on the next one. Have a good day.